Is Anthony Jeselnik actually funny? Let's find out. I feel like after a long week, I think we all have a long week. If you do write long week in the comments, I think it's good to have some type of comedy relief. When I look for my comedians, I want somebody that's going to make me die laughing, somebody that's going to make me forget about everything that goes on, especially being a businessman and a parent. Shout out to the parent gang in the comments, hashtag parent gang. Why do you guys like Anthony Jeselnik? Tell me if you ever met him, if you ever been to a show. This is called Don't Drop the Baby. I'm planning on laughing, so let's get right into it.
All right, guys, listen. Jokes are all well and good. I'd like to take a couple minutes right now and talk about something that is important to me. And I will preface this by saying there's a lot of people right now who say that stand-up comedians should just stick to comedy and not talk about anything else. I disagree. I think that stand-up comedy doesn't always have to be funny. Stand-up comedy doesn't always have to be entertaining. Sometimes it's about speaking truth to power. Sometimes it's about pointing out wrongs in the world, even though it might not be popular. So please, indulge me. With all the terrible things going on in America right now, and you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about. With all the terrible things going on in this country right now, the thing that drives me the most crazy are the people who see all this awful stuff happening, and they still flip out over the little things. My biggest pet peeve in America today are people who see all this horrible stuff going on, and yet they still overreact to shit that just does not matter. For example, have you ever dropped a baby?
Wait a minute. Have you ever dropped a baby is the question. I mean, just be honest. Be honest, have you ever dropped a baby? One. Two, I've always had a fear of dropping a baby. So when people go, hey, here's the baby, I always go in my mind, I don't want to be that guy or that person that actually dropped the baby. So let me know if you're the one that dropped the baby. Let me know if you got that fear. I know I'm not the only one.
Holy shit, do people overreact. You drop a baby in America today, I swear, people hit the roof before the baby even touches the floor.
We're not supposed to be laughing.
It's not a big
It's savage.
How do I know? Because I do it all the time.
Oh, man. He's a baby dropper.
I don't think I've ever held a baby to completion. And you might be thinking, Anthony, how could you drop a baby? You ever held a baby? How could you not? It's so easy. It's a two-step process, maybe less. Should you ask Anthony, why would anyone ever let you hold their baby? The answer is simple. Negligence. I love it. It's a hobby. The only negative, the only drawback as far as I'm concerned, the embarrassment. People try to shame you when you drop their baby. Even though I almost always make it look like an accident.
He's a professional baby dropper.
That's why this is so great. You ever do this? You ever drop a baby? And then scoop it right back up before anybody sees you? No shit? best feeling in the world. You just hand the baby back and no one is the wiser. Especially not that baby.
Oh, he's insane.
Happened to me just last weekend. I was at a party. One of my friends came up and said, Anthony, I gotta go to the bathroom. Will you hold my baby? And I tell the truth. I'm always 100% honest. I say, yeah, for a little bit.
He said for a little bit.
Held that baby 30, 45 seconds, a personal best. Dropped the baby. Scooped it right back up before anybody saw me. And it was close, too. Had to run down 3 flights of stairs.
Yo, see, I always commend the comedians on their storytelling abilities. You know, these beings of light come for, you know, they help a lot of people out in dark places. And at first I was like, it's taking a little long, but then the whole build-up was worth it. For that to be the end of the joke, that was hilarious. Like I said, I've always had that fear in my head. I don't want to be the guy that dropped the baby. No, at all. Same way I felt with my son, same way I feel with my niece. Don't want to be the person that dropped the baby. But apparently Anthony Jeselnik does not matter. It does not care if he drops the baby. So we're at 43,000. Let's get to 1 million subs. Make sure you guys hit the sub, and I'll see you guys on the next one.